Hello and welcome to my channel dream.catcher.meera. This video is the continuation of my previous video. If you haven't watched that, do watch it right now. In this video, you will see how I make the most of Vienna Pass. So let's continue. If you like watching my channel, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And yes, of course, do share it with your friends and family. So keep watching. You see is the famous soccer cafe. What is famous about this cafe is the torts, the cakes. These are the very tasty and very famous. People are fascinated about coffee here in Vienna. They sit over the coffee table, discuss about the business, chit chats, gossips, take the taste of the special Viennese coffee and the torts. So when you are into Vienna, this is one of the must place that you have to go. This beautiful part of Vienna is the transportation over here is very easy. There's such kind of bicycles where you just have to put the points according to the hours and just carry on and then keep it anywhere in the same state as over here. The other part, there are scooters where there are battery charger scooters that you see there. These scooters you can also lend the scooters, and they also work on hourly basis. You can take anywhere you want, you can just leave it anywhere you want. You just require a QRS code to scan it. Other advantages of Vienna Pass is you can take a 1-hour guided tour. This is the point where it starts the guided tour. It is just the point or the station near the opera house where you can find a guided tour for 1 hour. So take around the city and basically in the center of the city and show different kind of monuments, explain about it, say a short history about it. It's also a wonderful experience when you do the sightseeing thing along with the local lights over here.
Albertina depicts the lifestyle of the Hofburgs dynasty. A ticket to Albertina includes access to about 20 staterooms. If some rooms look almost like new, blame the World War II bombs, which had destroyed extensive parts of the property, so that you see a mix of original and restored rooms and furnishing. As I walked on the streets of Vienna with my guide, the horse carriage were the center of attraction for me. They are just as much a part of Vienna as St. Stephen's Cathedral and the giant ferry wheel. It is the most cozier way to explore Vienna's attraction. Today, it is hard to imagine the cityscape without a Viennese Fiekers, that is, horse carriage. The magic of the stage are caught forever at the Theatre Museum. 1,000 stage models, 600 costumes and props from 3 centuries, more than 100,000 drawings and prints, and 700,000 photos are exhibited there. There is a special room exhibiting the puppets and the Figurenspiegel, the work of Richard Teschner. The State Hall, the heart of Austrian National Library, is one of the most beautiful library hall in the world. It is the biggest Baroque library in Europe.
Saal inside the first concert of the Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra took place in 1842, and this orchestra every year gives a New Year's concert.
Just loving it and enjoying this.
The Imperial Palace Vienna, or Hofburgs Wien, is vast. The home of Habsburg's emperor spreads across more than 30 buildings, 2,600 rooms and squares, equalizing 34 soccer fields. But not to worry, instead cover off the things that appeals to you from medieval, Renaissance and Baroque, art and social places. With the Vienna Pass, the entry of Hofburg, that is Kaiser Apartments, CC Museum, Silberkammer is included. Apart from that, on the other side of it, there is World Museum, Museums quartier comprising of Mumok, Q21, Leopold Museum, Kunsthalle Wien and Architekturzentrum Wien.
Here is the residential of the Prime Minister, and when the flag hosted, it means that he is there, present, and president, and the building next to that is the building for the Prime Minister. There's a small tunnel over here. Wow, this is amazing. This square. If you want to see a different kind of architectural models, yeah, this is one of them, and this is the other. This one is called the house with the eyes, and this one is the house without the eyes. Don't wonder why, because just observe it. It does not have any kind of shades about the windows, whereas the other do have the shades above the windows. The architecture of this building does not allow any kind of decoratives on their house.
After leaving the historical buildings, our tour guide took us to the famous dazzling Maria Hilfer Straße, where I did some window shopping. It is the most famous shopping street where you find all the big branded stores. Before stepping in these branded shops, don't forget to fill your pockets.
Okay, this bakery is a historic secret of Vienna. This is a bakery where the Sisi, the Elizabeth, the princess, usually come to have cakes and ice creams. You love the taste of the bakery items over here in this particular place. If you want to.
Vienna Pass Säule or plaque column is placed in the middle of one of the Vienna's most famous streets. Baroque confession of a sculpture at its center is in fact a memorial to the worst plague in Viennese history.
Hello beautiful people, now we are presently in the most famous square of Vienna. It is Stephen's Square, and right behind me is the Stephen's Chapel. Let's have a look. Stephanplatz is such a busy place. It seems that all crowd of Vienna is just here. Either they are doing window shopping, listening to music like this. Street art is doing their best to entertain the public over the roads, and that is a real European culture. The roadside restaurants, the grandma, grandpa eating the cakes and coffees, relaxing on the benches, different kind of torts and cakes, and the wonderful branded stores. Name a brand and you can find here. And we are back to the opera station for cheap hungry foods. We're stepping into this kebab and wraps and falafel for veggies minded. Falafels are really good. These are Turkish items. You see, we are heading towards the Belvedere Palace. There are two types of them, there's two parts of them, Oberen and Unterb. In both the palaces, there are different kind of museum. One of the best artistic painting you can find in this museum. It's a painting where a man kisses a woman, and it is one of the famous painting in the world. It has been displayed in this museum. The other part, the beautiful gardens over here, as you can see, beautifully trimmed with add-ons to the beauty of the palace. So this is how it looks in the entrance.
At the entrance of Belvedere, I was told to keep away my selfie stick and switch off the flash. That's why I decided to go without the camera. And I would suggest you also to enjoy the beauty of the paintings with your own eyes. Finally, after a complete long excursion, I was very hungry, and so I headed to a unique restaurant which had a different funda of getting paid. It is called Der Vienna Divan. Here you can eat unlimited and pay according to your satisfaction. Yes, you heard me right. There is no price listing menu.
So, here we have a beautiful plate in which I have 2 sabjis, 1 dal and 1 bread. There's some more to go, some sweets and rice. You can eat as much as you will and then pay as much as you will according to your taste. So let's get mince. It's really tasty. Hello to all beautiful people out there watching this video. First of all, thank you very much for watching this video till the end. Let me take a minute to summarize my day 1 trip, which comprises of my previous video and this video. I took a tram using my local transport card and went to KISS Plus. From there, I took an hop of Red Line bus using my Vienna Pass. After a tour in the Red Line tour, I took an 1-hour guided tour, which also include an Vienna Pass. And I always take a guided or a free walking tour, which helps me to take an overlook and helps me to decide the places of my interest. The links of the free walking tour will be given in the description below. Then I took a local transport again using my travel pass and went to Upper and Lower Belvedere. These comprises of museum also included in Vienna Pass. And at the end of the day, I went to a unique conceptual restaurant called the Vienna Divan. So this was my first day in Vienna. I hope you like it, and don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe and share to your family and friends. The trip is not yet over. Stay tuned till next Sunday. Till then, keep watching. Goodbye.